Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Ian Lowe about The Flash, which is now in theaters worldwide. Welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
It's so exciting. I mean, you film this movie, and you wait, and now it's out. There was the premiere recently. How are you feeling about it? It's pretty exciting.
I'm feeling really great about it. I really liked the movie when I saw it at the premiere.
And it's crazy because, obviously there's so many questions with, the time traveling component of this movie. We knew there was going to be kind of a younger Flash and everything. But like for your auditioning for this movie, what was that like for you? Like, did you audition for the character you got specifically?
I auditioned for Barry, but at the time we didn't know who it was. And when I got it, then we discovered who it was, and then I got really excited because I really like the Flash.
And was there a lot of research that you had to do? Or did you go back and kind of watch movies or cartoons or comic books? Did you do a lot of Flash deep dive research?
Not really. We just kind of knew from the characters, how who the characters were.
Mm-hmm. No, it's awesome. And it's really cool because this is such a big kind of universe, the DC universe and everything. What's that like being part of the DC universe, Ian?
I think it's really amazing because I really like DC and I really like the characters in it. It's just really exciting being part of The Flash.
When you got a chance to be on set and film, did it feel kind of like school in regards to the fact that you got to work on such an amazing kind of big feature with a lot of incredible kind of actors? Did it feel like you were learning all the time?
Yeah, because I learned a lot, how to be better at acting from watching them.
Yeah, absolutely. But what would you say is your favorite thing about being an actor and a storyteller? What do you like the most about being an actor?
My favorite thing about being an actor is being able to become different characters through acting. I just find it really fun doing that.
Yeah, you're diving into all these different worlds, right?
Yeah.
It's cool too because, diving into the DC universe and the world of the Flash, there's so much that kind of happens in the movie. When you were reading the script for it, were you getting the script in parts, or did you get the whole script of the movie?
I got the script of my part.
Your stuff, yeah, okay.
Yeah, part of my scene. Yeah.
Was it a cool thing to kind of see it on the script and be like, oh man, we're gonna go film this? That's a pretty cool feeling, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was that first day on set like for you? The first day?
It was kind of overwhelming because it's my first day at Warner Brothers. Kind of. It was just really exciting too, though.
What's the reception been like from your family and friends so far? You had the premiere and everything. I mean, it's the first week out, but what's it been like so far, your household?
They've just been really happy for me that I was able to do that.
What would you say is also the biggest learning experience you got from working on The Flash specifically? Because you established you did learn a lot from all these actors. Anything specifically you kind of took the most out of your experience on The Flash?
I feel like the thing I mostly learned and the most important thing I learned was to be myself while playing the character, kind of.
Yep. And your stuff is really awesome in it, Ian. You did a very good job, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And it's one of those things too, where is it cool to think about the fact that, it came out last week, so it came out in June, and this is a movie that people are going to be able to kind of see all summer and everything. It's pretty cool to think about that, right? How there is kind of not really going to be a shelf life for the Flash this summer. It's pretty cool to think about that.
Yeah.
Do you plan, what was the first time you got to kind of see your stuff? Was it at the premiere basically?
Yeah.
What was that like, kind of seeing that back on screen at the big screen, right?
It was just really exciting for me.
I know, it's so crazy and everything. After working on The Flash, do you kind of what was that like kind of wrapping your stuff? Because I feel like a lot of the stuff that you did, I'm sure there was a lot of kind of intense scenes and it was very emotional at times, just kind of doing everything overwhelming. When you wrapped your stuff, Were you like, okay, great, like I need to take a break a little bit, or were you like, okay, what's the next project? Were you ready to go? Like, what was that like when you wrapped your stuff for the
I
Flash?
just I was just really excited. Like I was just really excited about being in there.
Like just being there and like just like
Yeah,
soaking it all in, right? And then and then
yeah.
you rap basically. What would you say? What are your other interests besides acting and storytelling, Ian? Like, what else do you
Uh,
like?
I really like playing with my friends like online and stuff. I also
Yeah.
really like playing basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's super cool. It would be cool one day to kind of work on like a sports show. Is that something that you thought of at all?
Uh, no, not really.
Yeah, you just go where the opportunities go, right? And I feel
Yeah.
like it's interesting because there's a lot of like story, like sports movies and shows that like there's sports in it, but they're not really about sports. They're about life and these characters growing and everything. Barry has kind of a lot of situations in the Flash where he's, we see that he's figuring things out. There's a lot kind of happening and everything. Um, Getting back to that, um, you said there wasn't as much research, but like, what was the first kind of steps of preparing for the role when you got the part? Would you say?
I feel like just like knowing who he is and like just looking at the script to know like what his life is and stuff to like be able to become him sort of.
What is the coolest thing about being part of the Flash, in your opinion, from your
Uh,
perspective?
I feel like it's just being in like the DC universe and meeting all the people there.
And last question before we wrap up: when they go get a chance to see the Flash, because it's in theaters now, they could check it out. You as Barry, what are you hoping they get out of it, takeaway wise? You hope people have a good time, but anything else specifically?
I hope people just like get a very exciting and like emotional and funny story from it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And people can go see The Flash in theaters now. Ian, thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you.
And there's an Instagram account that's just your name, Ian Lowe, and people can kind of check that out as well, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, this has been Popternative, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. You can, of course, catch Ian Lowe in The Flash in theaters now. Until next time, this is Ian and Petey Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.